As I get older, I'm now 45, I discover these hardened, calloused places on my heart where I used to be sensitive and feeling and would cry quickly, laugh easily. Sometimes it takes a little longer for stuff to kind of get through to me. And sadly, that includes time with my family, my kids, my wife. I'm preoccupied or bothered by something or whatever. If you read my blog, you'll see this. You'll see this wrestling in me. I've also learned that I'm not alone in this, and this resonates with my readers. That these hardened, callous places are not just particular to Charles Martin, but they're particular to us as people. I'm not the first guy on the planet to have a hard heart. Just not. I'd like to write stories that sort of circumnavigate those hard places and get into the soft and tender places where people can still feel and still hear and still forgive and still laugh and still love. That sounds grandiose and big, but it's a pipe dream that got me here. This is my 10th or 11th novel. I was 27 and said, I'd like to see if I could write a novel. If I could do what all those folks in Barnes & Noble and at the time Borders and Books A Million, what all those folks did, could I do that? C.S. Lewis, he's a hero to a lot of us, but I studied him some in grad school. I'm not a C.S. Lewis expert, but one of the things he said really struck with me. He said, what we need is not more writers of Christian fiction, but we need writers with their Christianity latent. It resonates with me as something that Jesus said, as Matthew records Jesus as having said, from the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. If he's in here, he should bubble up and out, and I shouldn't have to thump you over the head with it. It should be an expression of me. If he's here, the character and nature of my king should spill out my mouth. That in and of itself should find its way to your heart. I really do hope that. I need it too. I want to say one of my favorite Psalms, but I have a lot of favorite Psalms. But Psalm 45 says something like, my pen is in the hand of a ready writer. He says that at the very beginning. And then at the end, I think it's the last line, or the second or third to last line, says, so that I might make your name known to generations. I like that. I'm good with that.